All right, hello. Are we here? You guys can hear me. Use guys. My goodness. All right. That music seems a little on the loud side. Suppose we can have a chill sound. DB, how's it going? I am. Yes, I am working on my master's degree. That's what I'm doing. Mr. Richard says, you heard? Is it better now? It should be quieter now. Yeah. Should be. Okay. Toss those. Oh wait, I'm still a mess, man. Mess. Okay. Could go down a little bit more. Okay, cool. Let me turn it down just a tad bit more. I know roughly where it should be on the little scale there, so that's good. Okay, reviews. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's already done, so I'm not gonna worry about those. These are all not used either, right? Okay, cool. We're getting there. All right, cool. Let me see what chat's saying over here. So it's called a Master's of Divinity, which means it's like a religious degree. It's a Christian religion degree. It's called Masters of the Divinity. Essentially, for the most part, any pastor out there has a Master's of Divinity, at least. There's other specialties within divinity. And then of course there's also the doctorates that are above the Masters, but I'm going for the Masters, so. But yeah, that's my major, and today I have some worksheets that I have to turn in for the night. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to read it. Oops, not that way. There we go. So like, what are the 7 vowels? You can kind of read that there. These things here, these questions here. I wish I had like, I guess I could make a PDF of these and put them on the screen. But this is what I'll be working on today for a little bit. And then I also have my chapter reviews right there. Chapter reviews. And all of these are coming out of a very popular, it's like, this guy is known for his like grammar teaching for like Greek and Hebrew specifically. But this all came from the Basics of Biblical Greek workbook from William D. Mounts. And so this is the workbook that I got these pages out of. And then this is our textbook that we have to read for it. And then, so after today, we're gonna not be on stream tomorrow. But on Thursday, we're gonna start watching a debate between what was his first name? I don't know. It's Craig and Erdman, and it's on the topic of apologetics. Their specific debate is the essentially, is the resurrection true? So yeah. I also have a little cheat sheet, I guess you can call it. It's not really a cheat sheet because I can't use it for like tests or anything, but it's helpful at times as well. So what we're gonna do today, at least for the first session or two, there's this thing called the Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique is essentially 25 minutes on, and all you do for that 25 minutes is one task. So if you're out there and you're lurking with me and you want to hang out and utilize the Pomodoro technique, and you have a project you need to work on, whether it's planning a new design for whatever, or if you want to just use the 25 minutes to focus on Minecraft or another game and then come back and hang out with us for the 5-minute break time, that's what we're going to do. Not gonna lie, I want to hear the guy who's debating for it not to happen or it not happening. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to listen to his side of the story. However, I did take a sneak peek yesterday, and you ever heard the term or the phrase or the quote, like, if you have to start yelling, then you've already lost the argument? Well, I like fast forwarded to when this guy's debate started, and his voice was definitely elevated, and I'm like, you've already lost. You know, if that quote is true, you've already lost the debate, because you already have to yell, or not yell, but raise your voice higher or louder, so that you you know, quote unquote, speak from authority. So yeah, DB, so right now I am a youth pastor. I do work with military connected youth in Hawaii, on the island of Oahu, and so I've already got my bachelor in theology done, and so now I'm just furthering my education while still doing the youth pastor job. Usually the Masters of Divinity is only not reserved, but you commonly find it among lead pastors and even associate pastors. But when you get down to the other levels, if you will, of pastoring, worship pastor, children's church pastor, all these other like offices or whatever, youth pastor, right? Men's ministry pastor, women, you know, all that kind of stuff. You don't usually need a Master's of Divinity for those. So I've already met really like my requirement, quote unquote, of a bachelor in theology. I'm just taking it one step above that. So that's really my end goal of getting the master's degree, is just to further my knowledge of what I've already learned and learn more of. So like Greek, I didn't learn any Greek in my bachelor degree. So now I'm learning Greek for my master's degree. So that's really what it comes down to when it comes to that. Okay, cool. Well, we are going to start our timer. There will be a timer on the screen. In fact, let me go ahead and show you. No, I'm not. No, I don't. I feel fine. Yeah, I feel fine. So let me show you what this is going to look like. The next time we come back to this screen, we're going to have a timer up there. Yep, there it is, 5 minutes. So that's going to start, and we get 5-minute break time to kind of chit chat and see how our first 25 minutes went and all that kind of stuff. So that'll reset. Let's go over to our study time. Hi, I'm in the middle of the screen now. Yay. So back here, this is my whiteboard, and I was going to show you guys some letters in Greek and kind of run through those 24 really quick, and then we'll get to study. And when we get to our study screen, we're gonna actually go to this camera. Oh, hello. And we'll turn on our 25-minute timer, which would be right here. There it is. And we'll concentrate for that 25 minutes. But really quick, let's go through the 24 letters of the Greek alphabet. We turn that off, and I'll turn around here. I'll bring my mic with me though. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, and the reason why I'm doing this on camera instead of during the 25 minutes is because the letters section, focus camera, there we go. The letters section isn't part of the assignment for today. So I thought I would just share the 24 letters of the thing. So let's get to it. 1. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we see 8? Oh, we can see 8. Nice. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So far, so good. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Monkey, I bet everyone likes to stream with the thumbs up, that's for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely, I bet they do. Okay, here we go. So the first one is alpha. You probably all have heard of alpha before. And it looks like an A, but with 2 wings on the back end of it. So the way that we were taught to draw it is a little bit different than how we draw it in the English language. So essentially go like that. Yep, that's an alpha. And everything that we do is lowercase as well. So all the uppercase letters we don't use very often because a lot of the translations that you will look at in Greek are in all lowercase letters as well. So the only time they use capital letters is like proper nouns, which you'll see that in our flashcards. I'll show you some of the flashcards that we use too. Okay, so alpha. And the way that you know how to say the letter is just like the name sounds. However, for some of the later ones that you'll see, it sounds a little weird. So, and I'm not great at the pronunciation of them yet, but we're still working on it, right? Yeah, okay, so next one. And these aren't going to be in any order. They're just going to be as I remember them. So don't think that they're in like alphabetical order. All right, next one. Beta. Now, beta is kind of like a bee, but with a tail on it. Like that. That's a beta. Okay, you all know delta, I'm sure. Delta. Of course, you know the capital is the triangle, right? I'll show you the capital for that one just because everybody knows the triangle for delta. However, the delta lowercase is really weird looking. It's kind of like this, that. That's a delta. So it's kind of like a D with a greater than sign on top of it. All right, next up is gamma. And the gamma looks like a Y. Kind of like that-ish. Maybe a little bit thicker on the bottom, that's okay. There's another one called sigma. Now, sigma is interesting because you actually get 2 types of sigma. The first one, you like my donut dry eraser? Pink string, dry eraser. So it's kind of like a O with the line on the top of it. And where's Celta? And then the other type of sigma looks like a C with the little tail off the bottom of it. So this one is used, the one with the line on top of it, that one, is used anywhere in the word. The beginning through the middle to the second to last letter. But this one is only used at the end of the word. I don't know why, that's just how it is. All right, then you got a fun one. It's called theta. And it's just a 0 with the line through it. So it kind of looks like an 8. But it's a theta. This is not ETA, this is eta. That's an A sound for the E. So an eta. But it looks like an N. It's just a longer side of the N over here. So that's a sound, eta. Okay. You got tau, which is simply a little t. Just a little capital T. You got moo. Okay, moo. Moo. Forgot how to study. And then the moo kind of looks like a weird U with a line on the front of it. But I also think of it like a little M. So it's just like, you see how it kind of looks like a U, but it kind of looks like an M. So that's a moo. You have the new, the N sound, new. This one's interesting because it's actually a V. It looks like a V. V. Okay. You got one that everybody knows. Pi. You all know pi, I'm sure. I know some people out there like pi. Now this is phi. Phi with the F sound at the beginning. Phi. And it's a O with a line through it, like a little lollipop. Think of it like a Tootsie Roll Pop. I still don't know how many licks it takes to get to the middle of a Tootsie Roll Pop though, so don't ask me. Okay. This is rho, R, rho. And it's represented by a P, because, you know, that makes sense. Let me see, what am I forgetting here? We have zeta. So the Z sound, zeta. 3.1 forward to the pumpkin. Yeah. The zeta is a really fun one to draw too. Kind of has a little curly Q, and then it's like an E, and it's got like a tail on the bottom of it. That's a zeta. Okay, next one. Wait, is that right? Did I do that right? Hold on. I keep on getting that one, I think another one mixed up. Let me see if I got that one right. Oh, I did miss that one up. Never mind. Disregard. That's not zeta. That one's actually XC. XC. So it's the X sound, XC. Zeta is the other one. It's kind of like a big C with the tail on it and a curly Q on the top. So sorry I messed that one up. My bad. I'm still learning, all right? Okay. Everybody knows C. It's C. So it's a P sound after, or with C after it. P, C. And the P, like if you read it, I don't know about you guys, but I read it as Sai, like the you know, the Japanese weapon, what Raphael had in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? So it's easy to remember because it just looks like a little Sai, right, like that. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, you got the C, C, which is like a, it's like a CH sound. The C also means poli-sci. Oh, does it? That's funny. Get my drink. Okay, now the XC, or the E, there's a giant white spot on 17. Oh, sorry. Here, I'll just move it to the bottom. We'll just do, you're right, there is a giant white spot. Can I do it here? Yeah. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And we can still see everything. Okay. Now this one's a fun one because it's represented by an X. That's the lowercase c. It's kind of a throaty, like C. You got lambda, which is, I like to remember this one because it looks like it's a leaning L and it has like a little, like it's a leaning L and it has like a little kickstand on it to help it lean. Lean over. All right, we're getting there. Let me see what else I've forgotten so far. We have omega. And everybody knows the capital for omega, right? Is the little horseshoe thing, right? That's the capital. The lowercase is just a W. It's like that. Omega. All right, let me see what else I'm forgetting here. Definitely forgetting some letters here. Hold on. I'll get there. Oh, I know what I forgot. All right, so we got upsilon. Upsilon, oo. And it just looks like a U. Like that. And then we have the epsilon. And that's just an E for the eh sound. Epsilon. Then we have the omicron. Which is just a no. Omicron. Aw. All right, two more letters that I'm forgetting. Let's see here. What am I forgetting? All right, two more letters that I'm forgetting. Let's see here. What am I forgetting? Oh, iota. And that's simply a little I without the dot on top of it. Iota. And then I have forgotten. Let me go to my little cheat sheet and see what I forgot. It's probably a simple one too. It did fee. Oh, that one. An easy one. Yep, told you. The kappa, which is just a K. Kappa. Cool. So that is all 24 letters of the Greek alphabet. Yay. Is there an order? There is an order, yes. I can't get it close enough. Hold on. Just like we have an order to our alphabet, they have an order as well. So that's the order there. Hey MV, how's it going, by the way? Did I not see you come in? Oh, okay, I missed it just a little bit, but you're right there. Cool. Study guider, yeah. Make a song and sing it to us. So I had somebody had said that there was a song for the list, and I was like, okay, let me YouTube it and just see how good it is. And it was simply this. It was alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, that's the best, like, song you could come up with. So, yeah, I'm not going to sing the song for it. Anyway. All right, so we're going to get ready for our first Pomodoro session. Again, we're going to put 25 minutes on the clock. I will be on my GoPro cam, which is my side cam. Hey, Angel. And I'm going to work on one study guide, which is 2 pages, which is really like, it's not really that much. And if I get one done, which I should, then I'll do the other 2. And I might just check my work on one, and then I'll go and do the second one from memory again. Bill Mounts, the guy who wrote this book on language, more studying streams, like how I like the vibe, yeah. So this guy here says to take your workbook, and you basically you take the study guides and treat them like they're a test. So don't like look at your question and then go to the book and research the answer. If you treat them like the test, you're going to be able to soak them in better. At least that's his theory. I'm sure it's different for everybody, but I kind of like the idea of it. So my first step is going to be to do my 2 exercises. These are actually due at 5 o'clock tonight. And then I'm going to do one review that I have to do. I think this gets turned in 2, but he just said the exercises, not the review. So I'm gonna do both, because the more practice, the better. All right, so you guys go ahead and get yourself prepared for whatever you want to do for the next 25 minutes. Play Minecraft, read a book, stare at the screen and watch me work. I don't know if that's really something you want to do. But just take this time to, you know, do what you want. And I like to take information in like an IV. Soon, monkey, soon. All right, we're gonna go to this scene, and I'm gonna get started on my study and my review. Oh, let me show you my review cards too. Focus. Yeah, oh, there we go. So if you remember our letters back here, then so I know that you guys probably don't remember the first letter over here. Anybody remember what that one is? The O with the line on top of it? I'll give you a hint. It could also be a different design letter, but it's the same letter. Oh, come on, camera, focus. Focus for me. Let me go to this camera. This will be a little bit easier. There we go. No, the theta is the 0 with the line through it. But good guess, good guess. This is an O with the line on top of it. And that's sigma, so that's an S. Then the next one is the what? That one's an easy one, right? In fact, the next 4 or 5 letters, the next 5 letters are pretty easy. Sigma, alpha, beta, beta, good. Yep, and then what's the next one? Alpha, mm-hmm. And I'm lost. Okay, so the next one is a T sound. That's the tau. T-A-U, tau. And then the O is the omicron. Or the omicron, sorry, omicron. So it's the ah sound. And then the V was what? Does anybody remember? What was the V? You don't have to necessarily remember the word, but what was the letter? Okay, the V was an N, new. So now if you put all that together, you read it Sabah Atan. Sabatan. Now, Sabatan is the word Sabbath. So as you can see, it's a stack of paper, so I couldn't see it. But the word is Sabbath. Or a week. Sabbath. And then what's really cool as well is in the top of the card, right here, he tells you how many times that word is in the New Testament, because it's Greek. So how many times that word is in the New Testament. So it's pretty cool. So Sabaton. This one's got some more funny letters to it. Greece is gonna go on the list. I can't read or write or speak. I didn't say that either until I've taken this class. So this word here is phone. So FH or PH, which is the F sound. The W is omega. The V is N. And then the N is actually the A, right? So it's phone. Phone A. And this is for, like, I think it's speak. I think it's speak. Sound, noise, voice. So, I mean, yeah, not perfect, but close. Okay, what's the next one here? Okay, so the X is the same capital letter as the lowercase x. So it's the sound, the CH sound. The P is an R. I sigma, tau, omicron, sigma. So this is a good example where you have, that's a sigma. Hold on. That's a sigma. And also that's a sigma. And this is the Greek word Christos, or Christ. Boom. 529 times. Cool. So these are part of my review, so I'm not going to go through them all because I want to try to keep them fresh in my head and not just on a flashcard. But if you want, for our next section, we could go through these cards some more, and you guys can see the Greek language, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's get ready for our 25-minute count timer. Get prepared, do whatever you need to, but this is a time for you to just focus. So don't let anything else distract you. Even if there's things that try to distract you, ignore them. The only thing that you can do is the task that you're working on. The only thing that you can do to get the most benefit from this is to work on a singular task. If you get that task done, then you can move on to another one. But to get the most out of it, work on a singular task and don't let anything distract you. No text messages, no X tweets, I don't know what they're called now. You know, listening to somebody else on Twitch or YouTube, you know, all that kind of stuff. The thought is to just focus on one singular task for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break and then get back to it again. So I'm going to start the timer, and you know, have your drink ready to go, whatever your drink is. And I will see you guys back here in 25 minutes. Timer, go.
Resistance is futile.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
All right, and that's our time, folks. That's our first 25 minutes. How do we do out there? Get our 5-minute timer going up there. All right, how'd it go? How'd it go? How'd y'all do? Dragon Love Water, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome in. Am I able to pin a chat? I can. So yeah, we'll have to do that next time in our next 25-minute session. I didn't quite get done with everything, but that's okay. I'm probably gonna take the next 25-minute session to kind of start going through my book a little bit and reminding myself about some of these things. But yeah, how'd that 25 minutes go for everybody? Do. For me, I think it went pretty fast. It was actually a really fast time. Smelted fish. Got all done, then thought to make a smoker. Nice. Awesome. Cool. How's the music level? Was it able to kind of be good enough background noise to not be distracting? Or should it be louder whenever we go to our study time? That was good. I feel like it went by really fast. I feel like it went by really fast. Touch louder? I think so too. I would agree. All right, that's another one of those. Yeah, so printer's on the other side. Yeah, I think we're gonna have 2 more sessions. So we'll have 1 more 25-minute session, and then a 5-minute session, and 1 last 25-minute session. And that should be about the time that I need to go pick up the daughter from school. So good. So yeah, I think this next session, I'm gonna just go through my book and kind of write down what I missed. Here's the next review. So I have, hey, that works out great. I have 2 more reviews left, or printed out copies, I should say. And so probably what I'll do is this next one will be the review by memory again, and the chapter review. And then for the official, what I turn in tonight, I'll save that one for the next session after this next session. 2 sessions from now, and I'll fill these out and submit them with all the proper answers on them, because the workbook is just supposed to be you digging through the information. I'm just adding a little bit of extra testing to me. So yeah, cool. How are we doing on time? We got a minute left before our next session. So go ahead and get your next task ready to go. It's really weird. I feel like I've done this before, and it always feels like the time just flies by. You're liking these study sessions? I like them too. They got a chill vibe to them, you know? All right, so we got 20 seconds left. Get your next task ready to go. I have my review ready to go. And yeah, I'm gonna I think I changed my mind. I'm gonna do this review without my textbook. The next session, I'll use my textbook for the review. And what I got right, I'll just transcribe over. And what I didn't know, I will go look into on the next session. All right, let's get this session started here. Study time. Study cam. Oh wait, before we do that, actually, hold on. Sorry if I messed you all up. Hold on, let me type this in the chat here. 25-minute Pomodoro session. Chazzy is in the middle of a 25-minute Pomodoro session. We'll be chatting at the end of the time. Enter and then pin message. Boom. Nice. All right, now let's get our timer started. Let's go to our study camera. Oh, and get our timer going. I'll see you guys in 25 minutes.
This is big brain time.
A few moments later.
That was a nice one. Okay.
Why? 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 Why?
All right, we're back. How was session 2 for everybody? Did you get done what you wanted to get done? I don't know. Seems like time just flew again. Let's go back to the chat here. Let's move that back. And yeah, we got another 5 minutes in front of us. Wow. Thank you, Shadow. How you doing, Dragon? Welcome to our study session today. I hope you're having a good one there. I'm guessing it's Mumpky that keeps on interrupting our jam, trying to distract us. Dragon Magpie, okay. I kind of thought that when I saw Dragon Love Water, but it was different, so I was like, But yeah, Mom, thank you for the, what are they called? Beats, right? With Blurp. Thank you for the beats. I appreciate it. Yeah, for some reason Blurp is working today, so I don't know what it changed or made different. I can now hear all the blurps, so thank you very much. Looks like I might need to change the alerts and turn them off so that we don't get distracted. Oh man, hopefully you get a little stretch in, readjust, all that kind of good stuff. Dragon, the important question is, do you actually love water? Do you actually love water? That's the important question. Yep. But yeah, we're having our little study session today, and we are in our second break of a three session Pomodoro. So I'll have one more. Imagine being the only one to like the stream. Imagine. I failed session 2. I needed food. So now I'm eating my salad. Nice. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, it's really good, especially when you have something that it's a bigger project. We're gonna do the same thing on Thursday. We're going to be watching a YouTube video on a debate, and if you want to go ahead and watch that debate, Monkey posted it in the lobby general text yesterday in my Discord, so feel free to go pre-watch it if you want to. It is 2 hours long, so it is a little bit longer. We'll get started on Thursday in my morning time, so we have plenty of time to get the entire video in for the sessions. I drove around town during session 1 and 2. Very nice. Hopefully it was a productive drive around town. Very focused. Good. That's perfect. That's how you should be when you're driving. Unlike some of the other people I saw today who I almost T-boned when I was coming back from the dentist office because she did not look and see that she was crossing 2 lanes of traffic. It was great. Anyway, yeah, on Thursday we're going to be doing the same thing, but we're going to be doing it with the video. So during the 25-minute session, there'll be no, I will not be reacting to the chat. However, what I will encourage is you guys, if you're going to watch the video with me during the same time, you go ahead and put in the chat your comments and thoughts about the debate as well. Not necessarily if one is right or wrong, but just on the debate itself. Like, was that a point well made? Could that point have been worded a little bit differently? That kind of stuff. And at the end, we'll talk about it as a, you know, who won the debate kind of a thing. And yeah, I may or may not use your comments for my paper. And I will quote you. I will say, Monkey said, blah, blah, blah. And the instructor's gonna be like, what's a monkey? Yeah, it would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? All right, looks like we're getting down to our next session. And I need to get my Stream Deck with more buttons on it so I can change these things a little bit better. But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go back to a 25-minute session. I will keep the pinned chat up there, and then I'm going to do my final run. This is the turn-in paper of the workbook. So I'm gonna make sure that we get these answers right. So I might take longer than the session. I might end the session at 25 minutes, and then do our last, you know, our end scene, and then go pick up my daughter. And then when we get back, or when I get back, I'll finish out my workbook and turn it in so I don't have a late paper. No late work, yay. Okay, so let's do one more study session. Go back over to our scene here. Hey, look, it's the alphabet, yay. All right, I'm gonna get to work. Let me turn off that timer so we can turn on this thing here. And then if I turn that on, there it is, 25 minutes. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, how was that 25-minute session? Good job, everybody. Hopefully you were productive. You got some stuff done. It was amazing. And yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the GoPro because we don't need it on anymore. I managed to eat my food. Good. I'm glad you were able to eat your food. I'll call it a win. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Cool. All right, well, we're gonna turn off this 5-minute timer because we don't need it anymore. It is almost time for me to go get Little back from school. Usually takes you 2 hours or more. Well, I'm glad it was helpful. And hopefully anybody else that's out there lurking. All right, let's see. Angel. Wait, what? Debate? I don't debate. I argue fiercely. Yeah. So, Angel, if you're still around, go check out my Discord. Mumkey posted a link in the lobby general text. And we're going to be doing the same thing on Thursday. We'll probably start more in the morning. So if you can't catch the beginning part of the stream, go watch the video yourself. It is 2 hours long, so it is a little bit long for me too. You know, I can sit down and watch a 2-hour Marvel movie, but man, 2 hours of a debate, oh man, it's going to be tough for me to get through. But that's why we're going to do it this way. We're going to do it in 25-minute chunks with a 5-minute break in between. During the debate, during the video, you guys are welcome to comment any comments that you have and share any thoughts that you have. Not necessarily on whether or not the information is factual, but more so on how it was presented. You know, if it could have been worded differently, or if they could have made a better argument if they'd included this part of, you know, whatever they were trying to say, things like that. I do have to write a 1,500 word paper on it as a critique. So my plan is Thursday, we will watch it and I'll take notes on it, and then Friday possibly we'll start working on the paper. I do have until the 16th to turn it in, so I think I have 1 week to turn it in. So what will happen is Thursday we'll do the watching of the video and taking of notes. Friday I might do another stream, and we'll go, you know, I'll use this time to write the paper, type the paper out, and you guys can be with me and hang out with the lo-fi music and work on your own tasks that way if you want to. Whatever you have going on in your life. And then Saturday we'll be back on Wrapped, I think. I gotta reach out to Monkey. I don't remember if he's available or not, or if we're going to switch games, or I think we have another, I think we have another place to go visit. So yeah, I need to find out from Monkey if we're good to go. And that'll be Saturday, and then Sunday we're off, and then Monday we're back to Minecraft. Then Tuesday we're going to do this again because I have another quiz and another workbook group of pages to turn in next Tuesday, and that's going to be every Tuesday for the rest of the semester. So we're going to have this kind of session every Tuesday. Hopefully they're not interrupted or later in the day like they are today. I don't have any appointments that I know of coming up on Tuesday mornings, so we might make this stream a little bit earlier than it was today, so that we can make it a little bit longer and add a 4th Pomodoro session and make it a full 2 hours essentially session. So that being said, everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for let me go over to this scene, I guess. I mean, it's the same scene, I think, except it says ending soon above me. And the chat didn't update either, it looks like. So anyway, that's fine. Hope you all had a great time. I enjoyed doing it. It seems like the time just flew by, like absolutely was ridiculously fast. So we've been on stream for over 2 hours and it just seems like it's flown by. So yeah, we'll see everybody back here on Thursday for the debate. So go watch the debate if you want to, and we'll see you guys for that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, y'all have a great night. Until Thursday, everybody. Peace. See you, Monkey. Bye, Shadow. Bye, Angel. Bye, everybody.